up, all my dorks, nerds, geeks, and gamers? It's your host, Ghost here, and you're watching a brand new episode of Dorks Den Movie Minute. Today we're going to be talking about the review of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, another Marvel Studios movie coming to you from Disney and Marvel Studios themselves. It is a very fun movie. We start the movie off with the Mandarin. We get a little bit more of his backstory. We go back hundreds and millions of years ago to when the Mandarin first discovered the Ten Rings. We learn that he was the ultimate powerhouse. He basically took over the whole world and was in control of basically all of ancient civilization the whole time that the Marvel Universe has existed, all because of the Ten Rings that he has gotten his hands on and learned how to master control. We then cut to him trying to find this ancient temple because he's still in the search for power. The Ten Rings is not enough. He runs into this protector of the forest who he ends up falling in love with, who they end up making children with. They end up having kids together, and they have a boy and a girl. The boy is Shang-Chi, the girl is Shang-Chi's sister, and that's kind of the origin story of Shang-Chi, is the evil Mandarin falling in love with the good protector of the forest, who then have these children who have to decide good and bad on what path they're going to go on. From there we get this montage of Shang-Chi basically living in the modern world. He changed his name to Shang to kind of disappear from the Mandarin to live a normal life. He ends up making friends with Awkwafina and some other main characters that we know of. We then find out about this tournament and his sister. Or first off, we got this assassin, this masked assassin, going around who is hired by the Mandarin to take the Shang-Chi and his sister's pendants they have around their necks to open some sort of multiversal door or portal to something bad or good. We don't know yet. But the Mandarin is after those pendants, so he sends the Death Dealer, which is this masked assassin, to take him from Shang-Chi and his sister. So Shang-Chi goes to warn his sister. He gets involved in this tournament with Wong and Abomination. We get a really cool scene there. Wong and Abomination kind of leave the movie shortly after that. We don't get to see much of them till the very end of the movie, where Wong comes back. But from there we get the search for the sister. They end up meeting each other. They end up having this sort of good-bad relationship where they trust each other, they don't trust each other, and they both carry traits of both parents, so they kind of reflect that on each other, and it's very interesting to watch, especially Shang-Chi as the main character play off of his sister, and the wide range of dynamics that they go through in the movie itself. Very cool to watch and see. Action scenes are subpar. They're very fast-paced, very kung fu heavy action. So first off, there's a bus scene where they have the first action scene on, and it makes Shang-Chi look like a #1 hero right off the bat, no training or nothing. This dude's taken on 6-7 guys, no problem. This dude has a sword for an arm, taking this guy on, no problem, saving people, not even breaking a sweat. So to see Shang-Chi without the 10 rings and be that powerful, to the point where at the end of the movie he does end up getting the 10 rings, it's like a night and day difference on power levels. Because this dude's like, let's say Batman in the beginning of the movie, and by the end of the movie he's freaking Superman because he has so much power behind his character, and what the 10 rings can actually do in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So it's very cool to see, very exciting to see all that. Action scenes are good. The Mandarin comes after them. The story is good. I don't want to spoil everything in the story, but there are some really cool scenes with the Great Protector. The Great Protector does show up, and it's some very cool anime style inspired stuff like that. See him running with a dragon and jumping on a dragon. There is a huge battle in the end with this ancient civilization. You see all these mystical creatures. A very cool final battle with the Mandarin and Shang-Chi involved. I don't want to tell you everything about what happens in the battle, but there are dragons. There is a big dragon. I was hoping it was Fing Fang Foom, but it was not. It was the Soul Stealer Dragon, which is another Shang-Chi villain from way back before Fing Fang Foom even existed, so it's cool to see that in the movie as well. But other than that, it was a very entertaining movie. Oh, another thing I gotta say, Ben Kingsley comes back in the movie as the fake Mandarin, and it was the biggest surprise of the movie because I did not see them going in the direction they took it. But basically, they took the fake Mandarin and they brought him in and made him a full cast member in Shang-Chi. So when Shang-Chi runs into Ben Kingsley's character, they're like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "I'm Stanley, blah blah blah. I'm an actor. I was the fake Mandarin." He explains all this, but then he ends up becoming a main member, and from that point on, he's basically a part of the cast of the movie. And he kills every scene he's in. His faked acting's in there. Every scene he's in, he steals. It's Ben Kingsley, of course, so of course he's going to steal every scene he's in. But yeah, great movie overall. My final ratings, I'm going to give it a 8 out of 10. It is an enjoyable Marvel movie. The action scenes are proficient enough to be entertaining, and also the ending where it sets up Shang-Chi becoming a part of the Avengers, and the connection the Ten Rings has to the multiverse is very intriguing. And to see Bruce Banner be Bruce Banner again and not the Hulk, I'm very curious on what's going on there. But yeah, overall a great movie. Good setup. I don't want to spoil a whole lot for you guys here, but I will spoil a few things, like I said before, so don't be too mad at me for that. But I give it a solid 8 out of 10. It's not my favorite Marvel movie, but it is a little bit better than Black Widow, which I give a 7 out of 10. So, an enjoyable Marvel movie. I cannot wait to see what Phase 4 has for us in store for the future with Eternals, with Spider-Man Far From Home, and with Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. We got a lot of really good movies to look forward to. But let me know what you guys think of Shang-Chi down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And as always, guys, keep it right here on Dorkston. I've been your host, Ghost. Adios.